Hey guys, it's Junior from LazerGaming. In this video, I just want to talk about some Battlefield 1 news. This isn't a specific video, going to be covering a ton of topics, and I wasn't going to split this up into a bunch of individual videos like other YouTubers have. I feel like there's just way too much news about this game. I sort of want to condense it down into one video. And also, guys, I've been posting some Titanfall 2 lately because I really do like that game. So if you want to go and check out those videos, tell me, and I really appreciate it because that game I'm just super hyped for, almost as much as Battlefield 1. So I'd really appreciate if you could support those videos. And also, I won't be posting too much Battlefield content until the beta, which comes out in 12 days now. So the first video I'm talking about is elite classes. The first topic is elite classes. Now these are pretty cool. These are basically like heroes from Star Wars Battlefront, but you just pick them up on the battlefield, kind of like battle pickups. It's sort of a mix between battle pickups and heroes from Star Wars Battlefront. So we have three different ones. There's the flamethrower, the heavy machine gun guy, and the anti-tank guy. But the flamethrower guy basically has a flamethrower, and the really drawback of him is that he has gas mask, but it's not too big of a deal because these guys have a ton of health. They haven't specified how much. I'd probably guess around 600 health probably, but it can regen, which is ridiculous. So unlike Star Wars Battlefront, where the heroes, you'd run out of them eventually, just because whenever you'd get hit by somebody, your health would go down and it wouldn't regen. However, the heroes in this, or the battle pickups and elite classes in this, do not lose health. I mean, they lose health, but it will regen, so they're not stuck at that health. If they camp in a corner forever, they can get all the way back up to 100 health. Now the machine gun guy has a really powerful machine gun, and he's probably the most heavily armored. He moves really slowly, but he has sort of like a sentry gun, you can think about it. He can take down horses, people, stuff like that. I don't think he can take down tanks because they'd probably leave that to the anti-tank player, but he is still extremely powerful. Now the last one is the anti-tank soldier, and he basically just has a rifle that does between 25 and 30 damage to tanks per shot, which is super overpowered. If he can keep his distance away from the tanks, he can deal massive damage to them, and considering with the amount of health he has, he should be able to last for a long time and deal deadly damage to tanks. Now, another set of news is that BF1's classes have their own progression system, and this basically means that in Battlefield 4 you progress through classes through XP, whereas in Battlefield 1 it's more, you have scout rank 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10, and you'll have that for all classes. So whether this means that you'll have to wait to get to a certain rank in order to buy weapons with war bonds, because we know that's how you get weapons, is using war bonds, but you might need to actually unlock those weapons first through ranking up before you could buy them. And this is a system we see in Titanfall 2 right now. I obviously haven't talked about this because I haven't really made an in-depth video on Titanfall 2 yet, but they have that similar system in that game as well. Now, up to 5 horses can be on a map at once, 2 horses on each side in the base, and 1 horse on a certain flag. So this isn't too many. I'm sure that people will find certain ways to go into custom servers and have 32v32 horse only battles, which would be pretty funny. I'm even assuming Battlefield might do something funny like that on the community testing environment. That would just be absolutely hilarious. But yeah, horses will play a decent sized role in this game, sort of like dirt bikes did and ATVs in Battlefield 4. Now the armored train has 6 seats with a different weapon in each carriage. So we have the cannons, the machine guns, the Starburst anti-air gun, and the mortar. Those are the 4 ones that we know of. There are 2 other ones that we have yet to see yet, but there will be a different weapon in each carriage. Whether that's a different type of cannon or a different type of machine gun, I don't really know right now. The assault class has up to 3 dynamite charges, and you can throw and detonate the charges at a safe distance. Yet the throw distance isn't very far. You can run away from the dynamite and blow it up, but one thing is that it's really hard to get close to tanks in this game, which is kind of annoying because the HUD is pretty annoying in this game. People have used third person a lot more, so that basically means that people will be able to see when people sneak up on them to use dynamite. But I'm hoping that they'll be a bit more useful and not as useless as C4 in Battlefield 4, because at the end of Battlefield 4's life cycle, C4 was pretty useless. But at the beginning of the game, it was useful, and I hope that's what it's like in Battlefield 1. Now, on to more tank news. Quick Repair is a new attachment that you can add to your tank, and you can retrieve a 30% armor with just one push of a button. So we already knew that we had the self-repair, whereas if you held it down, you were very vulnerable while you did it and stuff like that, but it would repair 20 health each time you did it. Whereas this, with one button, will repair 30% of your armor. This seems a little bit overpowered. Maybe if they dropped it down to 20%, it would be a bit better. It also depends on stuff like what you have to give up in order to get this attachment and how long it takes to charge. I can't make a full judgment until I play the actual beta, get my hands on these attachments. Obviously, when I do, I'll give you guys a ton of opinions on those. But yeah, into the beta news. If you're a Battlefield Insider, you'll get 24 hours early access to the beta. So that's what we were wondering, because it said insiders get early access. We were wondering how much early access that is, and it's confirmed 24 hours early access to the beta. So if you sign up, you'll be able to get it on August 29th instead of August 30th, I believe, or whatever date the beta is. Is that the 30th or the 31st? I honestly can't remember right now, but you'll get early access to that, which is pretty awesome. Once the beta comes out, I'll be releasing a ton more videos. I haven't had too many up until that point because I've started school. I've had a bunch of personal stuff, like I moved recently, which is really busy, so that's why I haven't been uploading too much Battlefield 1 news lately. I thought I'd just bring you guys out a video covering a ton of the news that we've seen recently, or news that I missed while I was moving. And the last piece of news that we're going to talk about is the new map. So the Forest of Argonne, we saw an image of it on Battlefield's Instagram. Hopefully I can put it up on screen right now. And it just shows the flamethrower and a guy with a pistol, but this map just looks absolutely beautiful. We've seen some images of it before, but it really reminds me of, I believe, Endor, this map, Forest of Argonne. Endor from Star Wars Battlefront. It really has these same forest textures, and it looks just absolutely awesome from this image, and hopefully it looks really awesome in game. We've seen a couple images in the trailer. The main one was when the soldier did the bayonet charge. The first time you ever saw a bayonet charge in Battlefield 1 in the trailer, he was on this map. So we know this map has trenches. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that it has a train also. So stay tuned for this map. We'll probably see it closer to launch in some sort of trailer, because we know that it won't be in the beta, because there's only one map that's going to be in the beta. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe down below. I've been having some microphone issues. It's actually the third time I'm recording this video, which for a video this long, it's a little bit annoying, especially for how crunched for time I am. But yeah, I haven't been posting. I've had a ton of work. It's my junior year right now in high school, 11th grade for those of you who don't know. And it's super busy. I'm taking extremely hard courses and just trying to get into a good university, because this is really the year that counts for that. So if I don't post as much this year, that's the reason why. Please forgive me. I know YouTube's important to me, but really my future in college is more important to me. But I'm still gonna post, don't worry. I'll stream, post, do stuff like that. And don't forget to subscribe for more content, and drop a like on the video if you did enjoy the news and the style of video. That's what it is for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.